Tell the chief I said so.
My name is Terry Richmond. I'm a retired Navy SEAL instructor. That day I was riding my bike to a small town. I was planning to bail my cousin out of jail. Then a police car suddenly pulled up behind me.
On the ground! Wait, hold on, get me! Get on your fucking face now, okay?
Before I could react, they cuffed me on the spot. They accused me of stealing the bike. They never gave me a chance to explain. Then, the agent checked my ID, but found nothing suspicious. So they searched my bag and found $36,000 in cash. I quickly told them that money came from selling my restaurant shares, and I was using it to bail out my cousin.
What's your cousin in for?
Possession. But it was just weed, and he doesn't sell, so...
The agent got interested right away, clearly seeing a chance to seize the money. They claimed my cousin was involved with drugs, and decided it must be drug money if I resisted. They charged me as an accomplice and arrest me.
Conspiracy. I'm bailing out my cousin and buying a truck.
And you and your drug dealer cousin sell it the next day for cash. It's called money laundering.
I knew I was dealing with corrupt cops, facing what was basically armed robbery, so I had no choice but to back down. Later I went to the local courthouse, but the judge said no bail, without money. I showed him the police receipt, explaining the money was confiscated, but he didn't care. They only release people when they see cash. Then a female lawyer approached me, and I told her everything that happened.
All they need is suspicion, because the seizure isn't tied to any criminal charges. And here's where it gets real murky. Chief gets to keep the proceeds, either for discretionary funds, whatever that means.
She advised me to raise new money for bail, because in 3 days, my cousin would be sent to state prison, and the process would get much harder. I understood what Ellie meant, so the next day, I went to the Shelby Police Department to report the corrupt officers. The female cop asked me to describe the suspect. I told her his name was Marston. She immediately called him over. He came right up and warned me to leave, saying false reports were a felony in this town.
Cool. What's the charge for being rammed off the road, having your shit stolen, and threatened with a taser?
Then the chief walked in. He said he'd read the officer's report, and that I should have been punished. But since I was new here, they only confiscated my cash. He warned me again.
You've been treated with more than due respect. But right now, you're facing felony charges if you persist in harassing my office.
I realized this whole department was rotten to the core, so I told the chief I only needed $10,000 for bail. They could keep the rest, and I promised not to cause trouble afterward. Hearing that, his tough expression instantly softened. He told me to come back Monday at 9, and I'd be able to see my cousin. So Monday morning, I rode my bike straight to the station. But when I arrived, a truck was already driving away, and the sheriff said the prison transfer bus had just left.
You said I could see him.
At 9 a.m. You're 3 minutes late.
I quickly took a shortcut to catch up, hoping to see my cousin one last time. I finally caught up with the van and told him to stay low in prison, not to reveal his identity, and that I'd get him out soon, but I didn't know. That would be the last time we ever spoke. Then I called the Chinese restaurant owner to borrow money, but he told me the Shelby police had been there. They shut down the place and took the restaurant safe with them. That's when I realized the sheriff had used that weekend to investigate my cousin. I rushed to the station furious. The female officer spotted me right away, and the chief grabbed his gun to throw me out. Just then, the station received a classified file about me.
I think he's on the Wikipedia page. Teaching jiu-jitsu to the 6th Marine Regiment. Same building. One mind, any weapon.
Calling any units on patrol.
Yep.
Distance between you.